Hey guys, and welcome back to Spirit Tracks. Well, look who decided to finally roll up and teach us a new song, Mr. Man. Oh yes, this is the Locomo Carbon, guardian of the ocean land. He will take us by the hand, and we will play and restore the Spirit Tracks to the marine temple.
Like, look, if you're not gonna uphold your responsibility as a guardian of magical power, and you're just gonna be distracted by whimsical, superfluous things, then maybe don't apply for that job. Like, work to your strengths.
Yeah,
You know,
although...
don't volunteer for things that you can't uphold. People are gonna depend on you.
Although, like, this is assuming a lot. Like, we're assuming it was a volunteer position and not mandatory. Like, you, with the paintbrush head, you shall be crippled and placed upon, like, a fucking... What are those things that people ride on that have two wheels again? I always forget the name.
A bicycle?
A Segway, that's the one.
Oh.
I mean, technically you were right. They both have two wheels.
Oh, man. It's like, why doesn't Korra just quit being the Avatar?
You realise, like, she got out of that wheelchair eventually, right?
Right? I love that show.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's like, you know, if the Locomos aren't going to hang around, like, who even cares about basically spirit-based duties anymore?
Yeah, spirit-based poops. The worst. Alright, here's my solo. And, I feel like I'm getting sloppier and sloppier with this as time goes on.
I feel like you're 5-starring this song, dude, but you should probably use your bonus. All you gotta do is just, like, the whammy bar or, like, tilt the guitar.
Look,
it's super cool
right.
and you'll get extra points.
Don't patronize me, alright? We've still got another part left to record after this.
It's okay, I was more of a rock band hero. Or rock band fan anyways.
There you go, there you go. I never actually played Rock Band. How similar was it to Guitar Hero?
It's the same game, I just feel like the charting was a bit better, and I liked that there were bars as opposed to the circles. The circles always kind of, like, annoyed me.
Okay. Yeah, it does make it look a little bit Fisher-Price-esque. And, you know, obviously the guitar controller didn't help, although I gotta say at the time it was the hypest shit.
I had a cousin who would do, like, the Guitar Hero competitions. Like, I don't know, like, how did people compete in Guitar Hero? Was it just, you each pick a song and whoever gets the higher score wins? Like, I didn't get it. But, like, he competed in Guitar Hero. What a nerd.
I want to see a speedrun of Guitar Hero at this year's SGDQ. I wonder how that would go.
It would be another Tetris block. You know, most people would zone out, but... I mean, it's basically just people doing really well on expert and then good menuing. It's kind of, honestly, well, because, like, Elite Beat Agents is a rhythm game that has a unique speedrun because you always try to pass with the minimum best score. So you don't get the good endings, you get the, you did okay endings because they're technically shorter. So you kind of fuck with everyone by, like, making sure they all fail everything, but in the end they're all happy. So it's at least unique in that aspect, like, as entertainment.
Right. So Ghost Daddy comes home, but he doesn't have a present.
Exactly. It's all kinds of these weird, twisted, fucked up endings.
Like, you might think the Japanese version of that section, you know, where someone dies and their loved one, in the Japanese version, I think it's like girlfriend or whatever, like, sees them, is less sad. No, it's just as sad.
It's more sad.
So what's Carbon trying to tell us there? 23 is number 1? That doesn't make any sense.
I remember when I actually told someone that advice over the phone because they couldn't beat the first Legend of Zelda, and they decided to call me at like 2 in the morning.
Okay. Sorry, it just took me a moment to register what was being said there. You should have, like, been fucking charging them. You're not the Nintendo Power Hour helpline here.
I like to be helpful. I just didn't think someone would take me up on the offer at 2 in the morning because they couldn't be inside of the Deku Tree.
Oh, there's always that one friend who will take you at your word every time. It's like, no, dude, I was just, like, pulling a metaphor, an allegory, an idiom. You fool, you moron.
It's like, bruh, I was just trying to be nice, but... Now that I know that you can't even beat the first dungeon of Ocarina of Time, we may have to have a talk.
Yeah, I'm not sure we can be friends anymore, sorry.
I have standards, and they need to be met.
Oh, hokey cokey artichokey. In order to open the way to the Marine Temple, we actually have to activate some shiny baubles in the right order. The first one is roughly on, like, the east side of the map below the I don't know, the surface of where the marine temple is. It's that thing with the little dots around it.
Oh yeah, that one. We also gotta go ride all the way out to the furthest, I guess, landmass of the kingdom? Like, what's past this island? Why can't we keep going? You would think that since the people came from the ocean, it'd be pretty cool to just build train tracks getting them back.
Yeah, like physical train tracks. You know, none of this fucking spirit bullshit. Just real, made out of wood, done by men. No, like, gods and whatnot coming in and giving it all this. I'm literally about to go on a racist tirade against the spirits. I think I'll stop now.
Oh yeah, you should probably hit the doohickeys, shoot the guy. You know, get a better hobby, dude.
I'm just out here all day taking pictures and trains and whatnot. Oh, okay, this might take a bit, so you got anything we can discuss, Mr. Man?
I don't know. What have you been playing lately?
What have I been playing lately? Super Mario Odyssey, and it's Super Mario Fun is what it is.
See, I still am saving up for a Switch, but it's slowly happening. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be great, but no, I'm still working on mobile stuff, so I replayed Final Fantasy VI. Replay as in I finally fucking beat it. Every time I ever played that damn game, I would just get to the World of Ruin and be like, this game is dumb now. All my characters are gone. I don't want to get them back. So I finally was like, you know what, fuck it. I need to beat this game. I need to beat it. So I got speedrun strats and just trucked it. I forded it through the game, and I finally beat Final Fantasy VI on mobile.
Nice. We'll have to do, because you just reminded me, like a friggin' Oregon Trail playthrough at one point. Just put me on there, you on there, Volk's on there, put Flame on there, he's the first to die of cholera.
Of cholera. Dysentery. And then it spreads to everyone else. Why was no one washing their hands when they were doing video game Let's Plays?
I didn't specify it, so they didn't bother to, I guess. In order to light these things up, you gotta be pulling your horn. Just toot-a-loot that flute and keep it held down. What is that in the distance? Is that just a mountain? Am I easily impressed?
It's the Dark Tower, bro. I don't know, we'll get to there eventually. Give it about 6 books or so.
Jesus Christ. I think I see the next one over there. Also, why do these things come out of the water and allow us not only to hit them, but they pay us to hit them as well? What kind of evolutionary trait is that?
A beneficial one to the Hylian economy? It's exploitation in its purest form.
I guess so, yeah.
You think oysters just like making pearls?
God, that's a philosophical quandary for the ages, jeez.
Well, I mean, we just finally figured out that, yes, lobsters feel pain before you boil them, so yeah, that should be the next thing on our list.
Of course they fucking feel pain. You're dropping them in boiling water.
Yeah, well, apparently now we have the scientific evidence to back it up that, yeah, you should probably knock those little guys out or kill them beforehand. Don't just throw them in a pot of boiling water. It's mean. And that's coming from someone who will voluntarily eat thousands of lobster tails. But yeah, you guys should give them the dignity before they die that kind of way.
What, was it like a friggin' Ghost Hunters thing where they get like a EMP or electromagnetic whatever and they hear the lobster saying, "Don't kill me! I have a wife and 3 kids, it will hurt when I die."
Bro, all I know is that some university's biology department got a heck of a grant and they ran with it.
Yeah.
And now we know that lobsters feel pain before you boil them alive.
Well, I'll never look at another lobster the same way again. I don't think I've even had, like, lobster properly. I've had a piece of cold lobster when I went to the seaside once, but that's about it. So I guess I technically have had sushi. Yeah.
There you go. I ate some raw fish. I'm cultured.
I ate it straight out of the bins. I am a connoisseur. Alright, the last one is actually in the middle, and that's also where the transition gate to go underwater is.
See, that's another thing that makes this game so cool. You expect, oh, the train, it's not going to be interesting. And then they're like, no, it's not just a train. It's a magic train. It's basically the magic school bus of trains.
Now you'll notice the free is not over an island. And that's the dead giveaway that maybe you're in the wrong spot, dumbass. Back up.
Back it up.
And now we go forward.
Yeah, another little DS Zelda trick. Where it's like, I marked it on your map exactly, and you had to have been paying attention. And it's a such a weird thing that this game does, but it likes to throw those like little curveballs into their puzzle. That's how they make them difficult, is to like make them slightly off what you expect.
There you go, all free, and now we can finally head underwater to the Marine Temple.
Hooray! Time for the Finny Fun section of this game.
Bit of a reference to Link's Awakening, maybe, with a giant fish head coming out of the water?
Yeah, Catfish's Maw.
Yeah.
That one, Jabu. I mean, how many times has Link actually gone into a fish's mouth in this series? Too many to keep track. Sometimes he just does it for fun. Sometimes he can get into the fish's mouth through clipping on ice blocks. That's just how Zelda rolls.
Look at this shit. There's a little, like, water bubble shield around Link. Oh, it's great. And also, our, like, bombs and whatnot have been turned into torpedoes now that, like, heat seek.
This is such a cool section in this game. I love this part. It's, like, the characters are well animated. This is so extra. Like, this was not needed. Like, you could have just stuck with a train. But the fact that they got so imaginative in this whole section is great.
Mm-hmm. And you can make a pretty penny by destroying these Octoroks, because I believe you get like 20 rupees a pop.
I like money. And this game is one of those weird Zeldas where money is kind of important.
Yeah, we've brought this up many a time before, but he's right, he's not wrong, which of course means he is right. Oh, I think I went the long way around here, so enjoy, like, the near ocean floor, or at least beneath. We're in, like, the realm of monsters now. What was that thing called from Moana?
I don't remember. I keep not watching that movie.
Disgraceful. Like, if you're going to do commentaries with me, you need to have watched Moana. It's like, it's an unwritten rule that I added to the contract years after the fact.
The closest I ever got to watching Moana was when one of my coworkers put it on the TV in the waiting area, and I caught glimpses of it, and then I definitely heard every song that I had heard before, and then I didn't pick up on any new ones.
When it was finished, did he say you're welcome? I would have said that.
Wow. I assume so, yes.
Okay.
I watched Coco. We could talk about that.
Well, I haven't seen that yet, so no thank you. But you will be on the co-commentary for that come DisneyFon free time.
Oh, how fun. Stefan didn't take that one?
Well, he gave me some choices of his own. We haven't really finalised anything yet. But you skipped out on the Guacamelee quick look. You ain't dodging this one.
Yeah, sorry about that. Little HFC back drama here. Stefan got all kinds of mad because I signed up for the Lilo and Stitch 2 commentary because obviously I would be in that commentary since I was in the first one.
Yeah.
It was the only movie I picked, and he got so mad.
Oh, was he actually mad?
Not really, but he was like, you took my pick. It's like, it was the only movie I picked, dude. You could pick any other one. It's like, I wanted Lilo and Stitch 2. It's like, calm down.
Oh, I'm gonna hold this over his head so much. He's like an unofficial member of HFC compared to like Tanner, who is part of the group now. But you come into our chat, you're here as a guest, you think you can just take com picks from the hard-working individuals of HellfireComms. No, I shall not stand for it, Mr. FTCR man.
These Canadian commentators just coming in thinking they can take my commentating job. It's not how it works, no sir.
I love the design of the Marine Temple actually, and it's a pretty fun dungeon to boot. Like, I actually didn't have to do many retakes. In fact, I think I went in once, fucked up, and then my second take was the take that I went with, because it's fairly easy overall.
Alright, and it's well designed. Pretty much up until playing the song with Carbon until the end of this dungeon is such a great section. It's such a real good pick-me-up. Because this is kind of the part of Zelda games where it starts to drag. You know, by the third time of doing this shit, like, you gotta spruce it up. And I think they did a great job with this underwater section.
Yeah. Oh no, another second one. Ooh.
Yeah, but at least they were clever enough to have it deploy from your destination. But yeah, if you pretty much stick around, you can stray them out far enough. It's basically reverse goat herding.
Yeah. God, goat herding. I haven't heard that name in years.
What was it? Ordana Village? There it is.
Ordon Village, yeah. I think the Twilight Princess playthroughs where we started to click, like, as commentary partners, because before then it was just like, hi, I'm Tom64, and I'm Mexican Base Monkey, whoo!
Wow. That sounds just like me.
Oh, thank you. I am known for my succinct, on the nose impressions.
But I do agree. It was about that time. That was a good playthrough.
I liked it, yeah. And we're gonna have a bunch more this year, Mr. Man, and you will have not a lot of spare time because I'm just gonna work you like a fucking horse.
That's fair enough. I mean, I got the free time to talk over video games on the internet as any socially well-adjusted adult would.
Yeah, especially now that I've cut back on the retakes and whatnot, because this shit would never fly back in the day.
We spent like half a part talking about platinum games, and then I just called out Stefan personally in the middle of this part. Like, this is HFC as you've always wanted.
Yeah, I guess
as you've always imagined.
Yeah. Well, I need to cut back for my health's sake, and I'm not insane anymore. I'm just mildly stupid. It's a distinction, but there is a difference. There is a difference. All right, guys, that'll do it for this installment of The Legend of Zelda: Spirit Tracks. If I can kill enough time, we'll just about make it to the Marine Temple, and we're turning, and we're turning, and we're there. See you later today for the Marine Temple itself. What a fun ride under the tides.